Hey, so we finally have a temp of 150. So at this point, we've been cooking for about 6 hours. From the time we turned the cooker on until about now is about 6 hours. Just to give you like a sense of the time scales. But keep in mind that you're not really doing anything. You kind of like, you do like one or two steps here and then you just let time do its thing, right? So we put that yogurt that we set aside before in another container, in a dish. I normally do about 3 or 4 of these ladles. And by doing it this way, we kind of temper the strain our live cultures and acclimate them to the higher temperature without killing them. So once we get this into a nice uniform liquid, we're going to take it and we're going to put it back in. Now I normally do it a couple of times just to make sure I get all the yogurt. Sorry, I'm realizing I'm doing a horrible job filming right now. And then once we have it all in the back in the crock pot, we're going to stir the crock pot as well and get our yogurt distributed evenly in there. That looks good. So the next thing we do is we just put the lid back on, and then we cover everything with a towel. Now the reason this is one of the pros of a crock pot over a regular pot. A regular pot will reach room temperature much quicker. So not only is the milk insulated in a crock pot by the crock pot ceramic, the actual crock pot, the mechanical parts of the crock pot too, help to insulate some of that heat. So even though it eventually will reach room temperature, it'll happen over several hours instead of like an hour, maybe 90 minutes if you're in a normal pot. And the main thing that you need to is your cultures work more efficiently at a higher temperature. Just like any bacteria, right? Bacteria reproduces at higher temperatures. I mean, there's a point of diminishing returns. In our case, it's 150 degrees, but it works more efficiently in higher temperatures. So by putting the towel and leaving it in the crock pot, we end up with a more uniform temperature, and we maintain a higher than room temperature for a longer period of time. So we end up making yogurt faster this way than we would have if we were to transfer this in some pot or if we were to cook it in a pot. So yeah, we're just gonna leave this like this. I normally do it for about 12 hours, so it's about 8:30 on a Monday night. So I will check this about probably 7 o'clock tomorrow morning.